Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to sketch the graph for the function g of t is equal to 1 minus 3t. So there's two ways you can go about this. You can either take your basic absolute value function and apply transformations to it, which is what we do when there's more simpler transformations to be doing. In this case, I think it's easier to just plug in points and use that to form the graph. So we're going to take some points for t and g of t. I think a good starting point is the intercepts. So when t is equal to 0 and when g of t is equal to 0. When t is equal to 0, we have g of 0 is equal to the absolute value of 1 minus 3 times 0. This is the absolute value of 1, which is just 1. The value of t when g of t is 0. 0 is equal to 1 minus 3t, the absolute value. We can take the absolute value off by taking plus or minus 0, which is of course 0. But if this was 2, it would become plus or minus 2, and that would be more meaningful. But plus or minus 0 is just 0. Subtract 1 to solve this equation. Negative 1 is equal to negative 3t. Divide by negative 3. Therefore, t is equal to positive, negatives canceling, 1/3. So therefore, we have 0, 1, 1/3, 0. Let's just do a couple more points. We can do negative 1 and 1. G of 1 is equal to the absolute value of 1 minus 3 times 1, which is the absolute value of 1 minus 3 is negative 2. This is positive 2. And g of negative 1 is equal to the absolute value of 1 minus 3 times negative 1. The absolute value of 1 plus 3, because the negatives cancel. The absolute value of 4, which is just 4. So now we have a couple of points and we can sketch the graph. Could do more if you want to feel more comfortable, but that's okay. On our x-axis, we're just going to have t. And on our y-axis, we're going to have g of t. So let's just find our points. We have 0, 1 right there. 1/3 is 0, is about there. 1, 2 is this, and negative 1, 4 is this. And so with any absolute value, we're looking for a v. It could be upside down if there was a negative coefficient out front. However, it's positive, right? There's no negative right here. So we can just do a normal v and we can fit it with these points. It doesn't have to be perfect. That is the rough graph of the function g of t is equal to the absolute value of 1 minus 3t.